Good morning. Hang on, we got some wonky stuff happening. Okay. Hi. My name is Vicky. I'm the mayor's daughter. Welcome to the channel. Today, we're going to try again to use a Natasha Denona palette. If you've seen my video yesterday, it went epically wrong because I opened the palette. Today we're going to use the Natasha Denona, My Dream palette. Cross your fingers. This is what it looks like. And yay, nothing fell out, so we can proceed. I have a Natasha Denona eye primer. Don't know where I put it. I might not have even brought it down here yet. I don't think. Let me see. Oh, I did. So we're going to use our Natasha Denona eye primer. Bear with me. There's still some coughing happening. We're just going to get this over with and done and enjoy the process. Now, I'm going to tell you, as far as primer goes, between this and using a MAC paint pot, for me, it is very similar to a concealer. It's a little thinner consistency, referring to the Natasha Denona primer that I'm putting on my eyes. I don't want to say that I'm not impressed. I just don't much see, a lot of difference between it and just a concealer. I could be wrong. That is always possible. Also, if you will notice, sometimes I have to use this arm to help this arm move. Oh, battle scars. That's just what that is. Okay. While that was drying down, I took a little pause, used my inhaler, which makes Mayor bark. I don't know why. But yeah, we did that. Now we're going to go into the Natasha Denona, My Dream palette. And we're going to stay mostly on this side of the palette today. Just because I'm feeling a softer look. And that's just kind of what I want to do. Hopefully Mayor will behave himself so we can get through this. I'd had to take off this one. This one is not made by, is made by a different company than the one I had on yesterday, and it started itching my head, so we'll see. I like those little doodads. They're cool. I like them better than the headbands because the headbands slide. Anywho, let's get down to business. I'm going to take a crease brush. Where do I want to start? We're going to start in Unity. And I always start in my crease. I didn't, and I'm going to say this, and people are going to maybe get mad at me for saying it, but I've noticed some eyeshadows are doing it again. But whenever I was growing up, if you bought a Maybelline eyeshadow, quad or whatever, you had on the back directions for a look. Whether you followed it or not was, up to you. But you know, it had at points, even with our blushes, because we did draping, it would tell you, you know, blush placement. So seeing palettes and companies go back to doing that is cool, but it's not new because us old people did that back in the day. I know I'm grumpy and old. I'm just, I'm not really grumpy and old. I'm just me, just rambling. I am old enough to say I remember when. This is gonna be a relatively soft look, um, and that's okay. I still cannot figure out my name, and you know, moving everything down here to the vanity is a good plan. It will be an even better plan whenever I figure out the method to the madness. We've not done that yet. So, there's still madness. Um, Still not sure what happened that caused that palette yesterday to just kaplink. Um, really did not do any favors for my heart. Because I'm going to guess that probably during a trip, um, that I've taken it on, it's gotten bumped. Okay, I'm reading things on the sides of brushes. Not sure why. There's a little gnat accompanying me this morning. It's just one of them things. Um, let's get back into what we're doing here. Stop. Okay, we're going to go into I keep seeing it and I can't get it. I'm sorry. Um Nurture, which is right here on the bottom. Don't know why I'm going in so heavy with this, because it is a Natasha Denona. And this is more of a blending brush. So it's not as I have to be careful doing that, because yesterday I did that and I got eyeshadow on my chair. My pink velour chair. It's like, not a plan. I walked away and I came back and I was like, what are you doing, dingy woman? And we're going to hop right next door and just add a little bit of dimension. We're going to try some things again. Um, as I told you, I did the video with the e.l.f. Holy Hydration that I've been trying, and we're going to kind of follow up with that a little bit. And I'm going to blend that. This is going to basically be the eye look for today. Um, We're going to go in with the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer, but I'm just going to go, as this is a new one, but I'm just going to put a little bit on my finger, and I'm just going to put this in places where, like, you know, my forehead. Right here in my T-zone, under my eyes, where there's more texture that is visible. And we'll use it on my chin. It does have somewhat of a, I guess you could call it a fragrance. I'm not, smells like alcohol to me, like rubbing alcohol. Take that with a grain of salt. That's what it smells like to me. It may not smell that way for you. Gonna go ahead and go back and use the lavender tone adjusting primer that I used yesterday, which is this, and we're just going to use it on, like, my cheeks where there's a little bit of redness. We went in with a little bit of Sigma Tame Intent. Ladies, once your spoolie gets to looking like that, do this. Chuck it and get a new one. If you're like me, you probably have 50 of them hanging around anyway. When they get that yicky, it's got my hair, who knows what else, probably cat hair, who knows. Just don't hang on to it. We got to let go of stuff. Obviously, if you don't do that, you're not in that number, right? Right, good. Okay, now, we're going to switch gears. We were going to use this, but we're not. I have a handy dandy little trash can beside here, and it automatically opens and closes, and it just fascinates me. So yeah, it doesn't take much to amuse me. We're going to use the Futurist Hydra Rescue in the shade that I'm pretty sure is too light. Be cool if I could see it. Dawn, 2WL, Dawn, and I'm pretty sure it's a little on the light side. Might be a little too warm. Is what it is. Life happens. Matching shades for me is not the easiest thing. We're going to start with 2 pumps, and I'm going to take it around the center of my face. Also, there is a primer for this that normally we would use, but we've already primed with the e.l.f., so we're just going to go with that. I'm doing this for a reason, because yesterday I noticed probably about an hour, give or take, into the day, something that I did yesterday was not hydrating enough, because it was really super dry. I mean, my skin and everything was really super dry. I'm just putting about 3 more pumps on the back of my hand. I probably won't need that much, but, you know, talking and doing squirting stuff is not a good plan. Okay. Should have put my little doohickey back on, but we forgot it. So, what I'm doing today is kind of trying to eliminate, maybe possibly, the primer as being the source of and yes, that thing made my head itch. There must be some latex maybe in it. I don't know. But the bands, some headbands do, some don't. But anyway, so that's what we're kind of looking to, and we're making sure, because Ian will check. Ian keeps check on if I miss the spot on my nose. He's my bestie. Something that I'm going to work on, because I have a real hard time remembering, is to do empties. I just totally, because whenever I finish it, I chuck it, and I don't give it a second thought, and then later I think, oh, I should have saved that and done empties. So we're going to work on that. We're going to back up and circle back to, no. Yeah, no, yeah. We're going to go back into the e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filter that I used yesterday. And again, I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. And I know that I have concealer that needs dealt with. I gotcha. We're going to do that real quick. We're just getting this on the back of my hand. And I'm putting this on top of my foundation this time because I want to see if it was what caused everything to be so dry yesterday. It was, I mean, it was like within an hour, and it could have been, being outside. That could have factored into it. But I mean, it was like whoosh, dry, texture, ick. I have a concealer brush right here close. That's what I would rather use. She's right here. This is an Alter Ego concealer brush. It's kind of a kitten paw. And so we are going to pat that out. And yes, I still have my sweatshirt on again today because it was 12 degrees when I took Mayor out earlier. 12 honking degrees. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to take this Halo Glow liquid filter. I'm going to use a different brush. I'm going to use a Sigma F80 flat kabuki brush. Lord, words. And put that on there and just go to town kind of stippling all around everything. And we're going to see how that wears today. Because yesterday things went awry. And of course things went awry from the time I sat down here because a Natasha Denona palette broke. Gonna go in with my nude stick and put a little touch there and a little touch there. And take a stippling brush. That is kind of getting scratchy, which means I did not get it rinsed good. And we're going to blend that out. And we're going to use the same combination that we did yesterday as far as mascaras go. The black and the brown. Max Stack. And I'm going to check them both after I use them because it's time. You can kind of tell they're a little I don't know what the word is. They're getting dry. Okay, we're checking the black one. The brown one is still, I remembered that it's new, or relatively new. It's not been long since I've replaced it. However, do not panic, because I came prepared. Have new ones, and I will put in an order for a new one whenever I open this one. Let's see, let's put a little bit of lipstick on. Been trying to see these things better. It's not quite working. This is a Clinique kind of lip gloss. This weather has put a hurting on my lips. True story. I can't see the name of this. This came in one of the free gifts that I hauled earlier, like last year. In a year. But it's only been a few months ago. If I were going somewhere, I would powder my under eyes. Since I'm not, we're not going to worry with it. But anyway, this is the look for today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Most likely, I will not film Thursday. I'll probably pick everything back up Friday. And we used my ridiculous self. I tend to put everything back as soon as I use it, because it's what I've been trying to get myself in the habit of doing, to kind of cut down and be better with clutter. Have a real bad habit of just laying stuff down, ADHD brain, so I try to keep myself in the habit of, okay, don't put it down, put it up. But whenever I'm in the middle of a video, I need to keep it. So we created this look with the Natasha Denona My Dream Palette. I hope you liked it. Have a wonderful, super great day. Remember, I'm the mayor's daughter. My name is Vicki. We love you oh so very much. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.